Hello everybody and welcome back to Hydroneer, where I have left my computer running for the last, 12 hours, which wasn't completely intentional, but when I realized that I left it on, I just kind of accepted it and let it keep going. Which means that if we look over here, we pour out this gold bar, right? I accidentally picked that up, all part of the plan. Pick up that gold bar, and go over here to our scale. It's worth $41,000 and weighs over 2,000 pounds. So, decently valuable, I would say. Of course, we have a bunch of gems, not as many as you might expect. A whole ton of power shards or power crystals or whatever, plus this being literally filled to the brim with them as well. And of course, a whole lot of ore. Iron. I don't know why I said ore. Iron. Which is what we need to buy more drills and harvesters and all that fun stuff. Which means that today is the day for a trip to the forge. So, we need to make sure to do that. Which is what we're going to do in today's episode. But first, we are gonna go make a bunch of money with this gold bar. And we're gonna turn it into the world's most expensive ring. I'm actually not sure if that's what I want to do. I might not. I might just sell everything. Actually, you know what? That's probably what I'll do. Just for dramatic effect, I'm gonna sell everything as is, you know. Just insane. I don't care about the Panklang brothers. Just an insane amount of value. I'm gonna.
The more I'll pay for it.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Now, guesses below on how much all this stuff is gonna be worth. My guess is 60K. If the gems are worth a lot, if not, 50.
Don't care where it come from. If it's got value, I'll take
50.
it.
That is not bad. 50,000 coins, dollars, hydro coins. I don't know, whatever. What? It doesn't matter what they call them. We're rich for at least a little while until we inevitably spend a whole bunch of money on a whole bunch of stuff that we probably don't need that much. But that, of course, all comes soon. 51,000 is our current funds. But more importantly, really more importantly than that, is the amount of iron we have. Because we have enough for 10 drills alone, or 8 drills and a harvester, or 9 drills and a harvester. That's a lot. So, that's good. That's what we needed. Oh, almost drove off the edge there, but we didn't, so we're good. As part of this, we also have more than enough money for a new plot, and I think the new plot that I want to get is going to be the one up in the ice area. I went the wrong way, because we need to be up there on that bridge, so that's fine. It's not a big deal. Should be able to kind of cut around here. Oh, yeah, right into the tree. Good stuff. We do need to figure that out for sure, where we're going to place down our thing. I think having the plot up here will be useful for getting to the forge quicker. Excuse me, yawning. It also has easier access to water. It's about 7 times more expensive than what's likely our next best option. But of course it has a lot of benefits, so I think it would be worth it personally. Of course, it has access to tier 3 dirt as well, which will be important for us. For getting core stone, which I think it's core stone that's next, which will allow us to get the next tier of drills and harvesters. So really, it's quite important that we get a new plot, and it's also part of the reason it's so important that we get a whole bunch more drills and harvesters so we can get access or get production of a whole bunch more core stone going, because right now we have pretty much flat zero, which is bad. We didn't really need to bring the money. I honestly don't really know why I did that, but you know, that's fine. Okay. Maybe we have to have the blueprint on the pedestal first. We're gonna go ahead and grab both of these because we're gonna make at least one more harvester. And for now, we'll probably only do like 4 more drills just to see if we can get the logistics figured out. We do need to go by that new settlement, and then we'll have to move everything there. But I'm not sure exactly what all is going to go into this episode. I'll have to look at the runtime, cause I'm not sure. I'm not sure what time I'm going to cut it off around. I'm not sure what I'm going to try to bottle into this episode. I'm just going to kind of roll with it, see where we get, see how much time everything is taking, and go from there. So if we do this, I believe. Also, we go down here. Excellent. We have water right here, and we can buy this area for 7,200. If we put stuff right here, it sucks it up. Is that what it's saying? Oh, if you put things right... Oh, I see. So if you put things right here, it takes them outside. And if you put things... This is where things fall into from somewhere not here. Okay, very good. I'll have to do a little research real quick and see what exactly the advantage of being down here is. Maybe you have like immediate access to tier 2 or tier 3 dirt. I'm not sure. I'm going to look at that real quick and I will be right back. Okay, so after a brief little bit of research, it's really just its location that brings a big advantage. There's a plot called South Hope that is apparently large and wide open. The aquifer one, I forget what it's called. I have to go look, but it has water underground, which initially I was like, that's not good. But then I realized... Oh, this was, I was kind of hoping that would take me just for comedic effect, but anyway. I realized that would be good for building underground, which is what what you need to do in order to get access to the best resources, because obviously the deeper you go, the better resources you get, and that's just kind of the general rule of thumb. But, I am a little unsure, because tier 1 drills... Actually, let me ask Google here. Can tier 1 drills mine tier 2 dirt, Hydroneer? Nice music. I'm a little bit confused on Cloudium, not Corestone. Corestone is the ones over here. I'm a little bit confused on how to get Cloudium. So I'm going to look at... I know I've been pausing a lot for research, but I'm going to do a little bit... I'm going to look into that. Okay. So apparently we just have to kind of expand our setup and hope to get lucky. Probably put it underground at the new plot. So take everything, put it underground. Excuse me, yawning. If it's any time past midnight, I always yawn. It's annoying, but it is what it is. So, I'm going to go ahead and grab this while I'm down here. I think the best course of action is going to be to buy the new plot up in the ice area, whatever it's called, I forget. And then dig underground, put our setup down there, and then as we build up Cloudium, that's what it's called, right? I know I literally just looked, but I've already forgotten. And then as we build up Cloudium, we can replace things or add on tier 2 drills to get access to the next resources and so on and so forth as needed. I'm not sure if it's a 1-to-1 ratio is best for harvesters to drills, but I'm not going to build everything at one time right now. Where this is kind of annoying. Why can't you just like stay? There we go. another one. Let me look this up. What's the best ratio of drills to harvesters? Hydroneer. Hmm. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. Apparently the main thing is just to have... I wonder if I can grab that bar from up there. The main thing appears to be just to have as few clogs as possible, which is a little bit easier the fewer resources on belts that you have at one time will help. And the shorter distance that clumps of dirt and things like that will have to travel helps. So we need to try to minimize those factors, travel distance and amount of dirt, which will... I don't know, I saw someone do something with logic, like a logic smelter. Unfortunately, I'm really not smart enough to be able to do all that. So it's probably not gonna work for me, but I don't know, maybe it's worth a shot. Just not very good at that sort of thing. Alright, that's a whole bunch of those built, so we're just gonna run with that for the moment. Crap, I think I forgot to turn back on our setup back at base. Oh well, that's fine. And I think that's all we're going to do for right now. But of course, we'll come back, refine the rest of that iron into, I don't know, drills or harvesters. It really is something special, isn't it? Alright, I guess we can go home. Okay, never mind. Please help me. I need to get up. I need to get up. My family. I need to see them. Perfect. Away we go. Yoink. It's like jumping at the end of the elevator, except for the opposite. I'm glad it so carefully places those down. Sure would be a shame if it were to just haphazardly drop them all over the ground or something. I guess I really should park my truck here under that, which I feel like is why that little picture there showed everything like it did. But oh well. Also, something that I realized in the last episode, I for some reason said that this was my first series that I've ever done on this. And I don't really know why, because this is season 2, which I literally have to put in the description. Well, the title, and I guess I don't have to, but I choose to. But anyway, the point is, I put it in the description of literally every single episode I make of this series, and I still somehow managed to forget it. So this is my third playthrough of this game. I mean, I've never gotten significantly further than this in any of them. In one of them, I did have a lot more progress, but I was using, I believe, tier 2 drills and harvesters, but I was underground on Bridgeport, which means I still wasn't getting very advanced resources. I guess, I don't know, maybe there wasn't much of a reason for us going ahead and coming here with these, but why not now, you know? Prepare for the future. We are going to go ahead and buy this plot, and even if we don't end up using it, quite frankly, we have money to spare, so it's quite nice. It's a little bit hilly, but we'll be underground, so it won't matter all that much anyway. And what is the name of this plot? Snowrun Falls. Maybe. Very nice. Very nice. Volcano. Why is the smoke like that? Okay, well, I guess let's go back to actual base now. Maybe I should take my money with me. Oh well. Oh, that actually works surprisingly well. I mean, it is a hydro truck, so not doing well in the water would be a bit odd. Wow, it's pretty loud through here. I think we can fit through here. I mean, obviously we can't, but I'm wondering if we can cheese it a little bit. Ooh, I think we can fit around this side. Yeah. Oh, tight squeeze. This might have been a very bad idea. Uh-oh. This... Huh. Is there a... There's a screenshot camera? There's... Oh my gosh. Oh. I know! Ooh. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Okay, I need to leave. No, leave. Thank you. Okay, Q, unstuck. Oh, hey, that's a fast way to get home. Whoa, I don't know why that tripped me out so much a minute ago. Alright, well, most of this is irrelevant. Equipment is unnecessary. We don't need it. So we're just going to kind of gather up a bunch of stuff that seems like it might be useful. And then we will skedaddle out of here with no real plan as to what we're going to do or how we're going to do it. Because, I don't know. Why not, right? Man, I sure am glad I'm capable of carrying this obviously insanely heavy anvil all by myself. I probably won't need this. I'm not going to take the pipes either. I'm not even sure if they're worth transporting, honestly. I might take the pipes. Just because I don't want to go through the process of having to buy a whole bunch of new ones, because that's annoying. Fine, I'll take the pipes. You've convinced me. Alright. Well, we got there eventually. You are actually very useful. I feel like it would be a very dramatic jump if someone was to go from last episode and then just skip to the next episode and they see we're in a completely new area without any of our old equipment. I honestly hope someone does that, just because it would be funny. I really should give a summary of the last episode every time I begin one of these episodes, just so people who are new aren't lost, but it's a good idea. But anyway, I'm going to keep working on all this, and I will check back in whenever we are at the new plot with hopefully all our stuff. As a side note, this is how many power shards I have in total. I literally cannot fit them all into one bucket. Which is honestly pretty annoying. Oh my goodness. Can I fit them all into 2 buckets? Maybe if I just shove them down. Alright, well that'll do. 2 buckets full of power shards is probably enough. Alright, that was all. Okay, looks like we got everything packed up. Ignore the wagon sticking out the back. I hope that stays. As you can see, I did not end up... Oh, magnet stick. Anyway, as you can see, I did not end up taking the pipes. I realized it would be way too much of a hassle with all this stuff already back there, or back here. So, yeah. We're just gonna go. Go to our new home, and this episode's runtime is starting to get up there, so we'll probably worry about setting all this up and everything like that in the next episode. If I were to take a guess. So. But I need to go to bed, and I will probably record a bunch more of this tomorrow. This and Railroads Online are really the two main series on my channel. Main ones that I really like to enjoy. I like recording Surviving Mars. It's just our save in that right now. The landing zone where we are is really, really bad. Not good at all. Oh, I forgot they do that. Anyway, we just have, in Surviving Mars, I know this is Hydroneer, but I'm going to talk about Surviving Mars for a second, because it's a great game, and I love playing it. But yeah, the map right now where we are in our save game is really bad. And in order to do the next dome, normally I like to daisy chain them off of each other, and connect a whole bunch, but we cannot do that because there's no other resources that require a dome like anywhere close, which means our next dome is going to have to be super far away. And I'm not that good at the game. I mean, I've said this so many times, I'll put literally hundreds of hours into games and still not be good at them, but I love strategy games and city builders and resource management, all that kind of thing. So I play them anyway, just because I enjoy them. I really, really enjoy those types of games. And I mean, people will say, well, why do you play them if you're not good at them? And why are you not min-maxing this? And it's like, people will play games until they're not fun anymore. And there's a quote that people say, and I forget exactly how it goes, but you know, people will take the fun out of games. I mean, they'll play it and they'll min-max everything just to a point where they don't enjoy it anymore, and I can't do that. Even in like Factorio, I love the game. It's my most played game ever, I think. But in playthroughs, I always get to a certain point where there's just so much min-maxing involved that I can't do it anymore, and I lose interest. And that's just the design of the game, you know. It's designed to, at that point, if you want to keep going, you absolutely can. But I'm sure it's also probably a fall-off point for a lot of players that's kind of their limit for how far they're willing to go with that, and that's fine. You pay for the game, you play it how much you want to play it. Sometimes you enjoy it, and sometimes you don't. I love Factorio. It's my favorite game of all time. But you know, well, one of my favorite games of all time. My favorite game of all time is probably Stellaris. But, you know, you pay for it. You're allowed to play it how much you want. And then, you know, you enjoy it however much you're going to enjoy it. And that's okay. And some people just don't seem to understand that it's okay to not min-max everything. It's okay to make mistakes in playthroughs of games. It's okay to play a game how you want to, in the style you want to, and even to the degree of success you want to. And I don't really min-max in games. I kind of go with the flow. I play it how I enjoyed playing it, and that's really it. And that's all that matters to me, is that I'm enjoying playing the game. And some people take the enjoyment out of it for themselves, and sometimes I get to that point and I realize that I'm not having fun anymore, and I can't do it anymore, so I'll stop. I'll kind of put it down right there. And once again, that's okay. I'll go back in 6 months and start a new playthrough, and I'll do it all over again because I love the game. I'll do it in a different style. I'll do everything in a different way. It doesn't matter. I love the game. I'll play it how I want to. I'll enjoy it, and then I'll put it down for a little while, and then I'll come back, and I'll play it some more, and I'll enjoy it some more. And that's really all there is to it for me. Some people are different. What I'm saying is not exclusively correct at all. People will have, by the way, fun little fact, Grange means barn. in French, so it's saying barnfield. Obviously, that's you would say grange. But anyway, that aside, of course, have whatever opinion you want on playing games or how you're supposed to play it, or what plot is this? The point is South Hope. Interesting. Point is, play the game how you want to play it. Don't let other people tell you how you want to play it. And I'll get people in the comments saying, well, you could have min-maxed right here. Why would you not do that? That was super dumb. And it's like, okay, sure. Super dumb. I get it. I'm not a pro like you. And I'm okay with that. That's fine with me. I don't have to be an absolute, I don't have to be perfect at every game I play. That's fine with me. I don't expect to be perfect at every game I play. I mean, I don't want to be perfect at every game I play. The point for me of games is to learn as you go, to make, you're going to make mistakes while you figure out how to do it. And that's okay. You don't have to do everything perfectly, especially not the first time, because you're not going to. And aiming for perfection every single time is gonna ruin it for you. It's gonna take out the fun. You're gonna lose the enjoyment that you have for a game you might have previously loved, and you'll stop playing it, and you might never come back to it, which is a shame, genuinely. So, play a game how you want to play it. Play a game how you enjoy to play it. And that's all that really matters. So, that's my advice for today. I am considering getting these pipes. That way, whenever we upgrade to tier 2 infrastructure, we don't have to worry about swapping out the pipes. We can just change the layout a little bit and keep most of the pipes the same. And then we don't waste a bunch of money on new iron pipes. So I'm thinking that maybe that's what we do. I feel like I'm going to need a funnel, but I don't know yet. And I'm also not going to invest in pipes quite yet. So let's buy all this stuff. And you know what? I won't get the pipe stuff yet, because I'm getting most of these tools to be able to dig out the underground area. I guess I can just drop it on the floor. It'll despawn. So here are our 4 tools. We have no money in the bucket thing. Thank you. Perfect. We've gone through like $9,000 so far. Roughly. I don't mean to do that, and then I end up doing it almost every time, it seems like. I just did. What do you think I was here doing? So, I'm not gonna make y'all sit through the process of me going back to base. But we also aren't gonna quite get to setting everything up in this episode. So, I thank you so very much for watching and listening to me ramble. And if you're one of the extraordinarily few that made it this far, I thank you for that, because I imagine with my average retention for these videos, which is like 4 minutes and 30 seconds, I imagine if you made it this far, you must really enjoy these videos and or really enjoy supporting me. And either way, no matter what it is, I really hope you enjoyed. I really try to make these videos good. And I was very thankful for your support for my channel, because, it's always nice to get even just 50 views or 100 or 500 or even 1,000 views on something, or 10,000 impressions, or just a few subscribers. But what really matters beyond everything else is the people that return. What really matters beyond everything else is the people that return. that come back and they watch more of your content. Because those are the people that are gonna support you the most. Someone can subscribe and never watch your stuff again. Or someone can never subscribe but watch it every time a video comes out. Of course, it's nice. It's nice when someone who enjoys your content and likes to come back subscribes. But the foundation of everything is a retained audience. Someone or someone's people, groups of people, however many people that come and they stay and they watch. And they don't, they don't leave your channel. They come back, they watch the new videos that you release and give you support. I guess I should fill this water, shouldn't I? They give you support and they're there throughout your entire journey. Not even your entire journey, but they're there. Why do I have so much hard time with that word? They're there to support you with just their viewership, and that's the most important thing beyond any other statistic for me. Not even retention, not necessarily subscribers or views or anything like that. It's people that return and they watch more of your videos. And, that's not the same for everybody. A lot of people, and I would say even a majority of YouTubers who already have established audiences, their big thing is retention rate. And that is completely understandable because their audience base is already established. But for me, the idea of having even just, 5 people or whatever return and watch a video that you put out after they've already seen 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 other videos of yours is an incredible feeling and makes me very happy, but also incredibly important to me. So I thank everyone who's in that category, and I thank you if you're a new viewer for being here, and hopefully you'll stick around. But yeah, thank you all so very much for watching, and if you enjoyed, please make sure to come back again. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.